Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It feels so good to be back. I know I've been gone for so long. I think the last time I posted a video was in October. I'm even embarrassed to say that I didn't even think I would remember my intro. But hey, thank you so much to everyone that stayed. I lost some subbies, but I also gained more. So thank you so much. I hope you guys will stay. So as you have seen by the title of this video, I will be going through my plans for the year 2026. But first, let's start with 2025. I didn't do a video where I was sharing my plans with you guys for the year 2025 simply because I wasn't as intentional. I only had one goal. My goal for the year 2025 was to save 30,000 Rand, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't have a deadline. I just knew I wanted to save 30K, and that was that. Fortunately, life happened. I couldn't get to that amount, but I didn't feel bad or anything because when life happened, those savings actually helped me. And that is the whole purpose of an emergency fund, that when life happens, you have something to help you get back on your feet. And that is exactly what I used the money for. I think if it was not for that hiccup, I probably would have reached that 30K. So it's not a train smash. I am not sad or anything like that. Now let's get into the plans for the year 2026. This year we're doing things differently. I want to be more intentional and more structural. And this is why I decided to start the year by sharing this video with you guys. I'm sharing this video so that you guys can hold me accountable at the end of the year. Also, just to motivate myself, I believe by me sharing my goals on this platform will just keep me motivated and keep me pushing. Whenever I feel like giving up, I will just remember this video and remember that I have people to account to. And I think it will also make it easier for you guys when I do my monthly resets so that we're all on the same page and you understand what exactly it is I am doing or why I'm allocating a certain amount to a specific category. Goal number one. This is a year where I start investing. I think for the longest time I've been focusing on saving, but I'm a big girl now. 25 is no child's play. I'm no longer at a stage where I'm figuring life out, but I'm at a stage where I need to start building. So I'm going to take 5,000 Rand from what I had saved over the past 2 years and start investing. However, I'm not going to do it now, but I just want to give myself time to learn more about investing. I don't want to make mistakes or invest in things that I will regret in the long run. I am giving myself up until the end of February to start learning more about investing. And on the 1st of March, that's when I will actually invest this 5,000. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to invest it, but based on my findings and research, I will definitely know what decision to make, and I will do a video with you guys and show you where I invested this 5,000. Goal number two, I want to have 20,000 Rand in my emergency fund by the end of the year. It is usually advised that you have 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses in your emergency fund. But I don't think I am at that stage or at that point where I can be able to save that much. 20,000 will do for now because I need to focus on other things. So by the end of the year, I need to have 20,000 rands in my emergency fund. Goal number three. This is a big one, but I decided to split it into different categories. The first one is a personal goal. It's all about celebrating myself, celebrating a quarter of a century. Initially, when I set these goals, I was still 24, but now I turned 25. Number two, my dad is turning 60 in March, so I want to celebrate him. Three, I will be attending a wedding in April, so I need to plan for the traveling costs. Number four is save for taxes. Last year, I made additional income, and you know what that means? SARS will need their money, so I need to make sure I pay my taxes. Number five, most of you guys know that in 2024, I made a big goal move. Well, not a big goal to everyone, but I considered it as a big move. I relocated to the township, but that time has now come to an end. I want to move back to town, so that means I have to save for the rental deposit and also get some new furniture. All of this will be happening at the end of 2026. And then I want to start my sinking funds. Last year I had sinking funds, and it is something that I want to continue with in the year 2026. So I need to start up those sinking funds. So according to my calculations, the total would be 42,000. How I plan to do this is to save 3,500 rands every month. However, it's not going to be in an account and just laying there, but I will be spending it as per the timeline that I've drawn for myself. Last but not least, it's a big girl goal. Unfortunately, I can't disclose it to you guys now. So, this one is not going to come from my salary. I've got different side hustles. So, the plan for the year is that whatever I get from my side hustles is going to go into this fund. I am planning to push myself to get at least 20,000. Minimum is 20,000. I'll probably get more than that, or I'm hoping to get more than that, but I want nothing less than 20,000. So whatever I'm getting from my side hustles will go towards that big goal. And at the end of the year, I will reveal what that big goal is. I'm also going to use a portion of this amount to do something else for my dad, because the 2,500 is just for a gift. So I'm going to do something else because 60 is a big age.
Okay, so before we get into the full breakdown, I just want to go through the list once again because there are things that I missed. So the amounts are from the highest to the lowest. One, sinking funds 1,500. Two, Boiti turns 25, 2,500. Daddy's birthday 2,500. Wedding 2,500. SARS 2,500. And then vacation is 5,000. So this is part of celebrating my 25th birthday, but I decided to split it. So the 2,500 was for the actual birthday celebration in Feb, and then the 5,000 for vacation. Yeah. And then the rental deposit 7,500, furniture and moving out 8,000, home project which I did not mention, and there's something that I need to do at home and it will cost me 10,000 rand. So the total is 42,000 rand. Okay, so now I will go into details and show you guys how I plan to go about everything. So, one of the reasons why I chose to do it like this is because one, I did not want to have so much money in my savings account, and two, I thought it would be nice for me to achieve all these goals as the year goes. So that would definitely motivate me to keep pushing. I just thought it's going to be fun if I do it like that. Another thing that I want to clarify is details, I realized that some of these things could have easily just went into my budget as opposed to me putting them under this huge umbrella. But this is how I chose to do it. Remember, personal finance is exactly that. It is personal. So you do with it whatever works for you, and I believe this is what is going to work for me. Right?
Most of
Yeah.
my sinking
Now let's
funds
get right
are
into it.
in January. I plan to save 3,500 rands. Right, I get paid on the 25th of every month. So in January, I will save 3,500, and then 1,000 from that will go towards the sinking funds, and then the remaining balance will be 2,500. In Feb, it will be another 3,500. Well, this one has already passed, but let's just pretend that I shot this video when I was actually supposed to shoot it, and that the birthday celebration hasn't passed. So in Feb, I will be saving 3,500, and I will also be spending 2,500 for my birthday. So at the end of the month, I will be left, or the remaining balance will be 3,500. In March, I'll be saving 3,500, and then my dad's birthday, 2,500 will be for his gift. The remaining balance at the end of the month will be 4,500. In April, 3,500. and I will be traveling that month. So I am going to travel before I get paid. However, at the end of the month, the remaining balance will be 5,500 because I'm going to use 2,500. In May, there isn't anything going on, but I will be saving 3,500 and the running balance will be 9,000 rand. And then in July, I will save 3,500. So basically, every month, I'll be saving 3,500, right? I will be pumping into the sinking funds once again, 500. Then the balance would be 5,500. And then in August, I will be paying my tax. So that is 2,500. And the remaining balance would be 6,500. Moving over to September, that's the vacation. So I am planning to spend 5,000 and the remaining balance would be 5,000 after that. And then in October, once again, it's another 3,500. And then there's nothing going on there. The balance would be 8,500. In November, the 3,500, and then I am going to spend about 8,000. I think I'm going to take advantage of Black Friday. So the remaining balance would be 4,000 rand. And then in December, another 3,500. Then I will use that for the rental deposit and moving out. So the plan is to save 42,000 rands and spend that 42,000 rands. Yeah, I think I will also just emphasize on these when I do my monthly budget or the monthly resets so that you guys know how far I am with the projects and what is the progress. So every time I accomplish or do any of these things, I will let you guys know. So yeah, those are my goals for the year 2026. I am so excited. I can't wait to share this whole journey and everything that will be happening in 2026 with you guys. Once again, thank you so much to those that have subscribed to my channel, the newbies. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are going to stay. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button so that we can grow together as a family.
And please, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with other people. It does help for YouTube to push my content for many other people to see. That is a favor that I'm asking from you guys. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.